Call this impatient selling. Impatient selling basically is where you get a commitment up front, a tentative or a full commitment. You use the system to set the agenda. Listen, Mr. Prospect, I'm going to ask you questions. You're going to ask me questions. We're going to find out if we can do business or not. If you get attitude or something like that, say, well, then it's over because I'm not going to make a purchase unless I have some answers here.
Yeah.
Okay? You're the buyer. You see, you've got to be the buyer. You've got to be assertive. And if the guy says, I'll think about it, I'll get back to you, that doesn't work with my system. I'm the king of impatient selling. I don't care if a guy says he doesn't want to do business with me, he doesn't like my lease options or my product or so. That's fine. It's over. He doesn't have the money. He has to talk to 12 squirrels before he makes a decision. That's fine. It's over. But the tradition, what you're going through, where we have this nice little conversation, we do a lot of free consulting, and then we go and chase him with voicemails for a couple days, a week, and we can't find the guy. That's not how you go to the bank.
Yeah. I mean, I think on this one, I wasn't sure if the 220 was a good enough price, so I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking the wrong way around, because I didn't want to commit to 220, not knowing if I can get 220 for it.
That's fine. That's fine. So what you do is you go to him, say, you know what? Let's just assume for a minute 220 is a fair price for what I need to do, and say, if I get back to you with a contract today for 220, after I do my due diligence and check everything out, can you get that back to me at 4:30 this afternoon? What you use is a hypothetical. Yeah. Suppose, what if, imagine. If we want to do business for 220, sir, can you get a contract? Do you have the authority to move ahead today? And then you listen. If he starts that little backpedaling, that little tap dance and everything, you don't even know if the 220 is a good price.
Yeah, exactly.
All I want to know is, can this guy make a commitment today? Now, one of the things they do all the time to us in sales, is they start raising stalls and objections. Well, how do I know I'm going to get paid on time? Sir, let's assume you're going to get paid scrupulously on time, and I can guarantee that with a contract and everything else. What would happen next? So every time they give you a stall or an objection, you overcome it and say, suppose, what if? Let's imagine, let's pretend that we can take care of that problem. Can we do business today? And then what they do is they raise another stall and objection. And you keep working them. You just keep knocking them down, until you get to a yes. And if this guy keeps backpedaling and raising new stalls and objections, you tell him he's fired. It's over, Mr. Prospect. Every time I want to do business with you, you raise this problem, this issue, and this. Do we want to do business today, sir, or not? Well, I can't just do that. Then it's over, sir. I'm going to get off the phone in 30 seconds because it doesn't seem like you want to do business today, and that's your choice. Give him a little stroke, okay? But if you do want to do business today, tell me how we can do it today. And if he starts his backpedaling and his stuff again, you just say, sir, it's over. Listen, I wish you well. Have a nice day. Goodbye. You fire the SOB. It's over when you say it's over. You've got to be assertive and in control. That's the entrepreneurial spirit. And that's what you got to do in order to go to the bank. Now, you can always save the information. You take all your good little notes, and then you just write them back. You write in 30 days, you send them an iJot or something, and then you call them back in 15, 30 days. Hey, Mr. Prospect, Claude Diamond here. We spoke way back a month ago. You probably sold that property. Oh, you didn't sell it. You're not still interested in doing business with me today, are you? Then you start it all over again. But now you have a little bit more information, and maybe, just maybe, the guy is a little bit more motivated. But if you go out there and let them manipulate you and think you and call me in a day or two, send me a contract or information, you're gonna be exhausted like everyone else. So gut selling is all about being impatient.